Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second annual Lethbridge Burn Battle. This is Zach the Hound Rat. And I'm joined here by my associate.
I am Austin Sauceboss Campbell. Pleased to be here in this amazing tournament for an amazing cause.
Heck yeah. Can you tell us a little bit more about that cause, Austin?
Yeah, so all proceeds here are going to the local Jack Addy Cancer Center. I believe we have raised, I think, close to $5,000 now for our goal.
Hey, 5K. That is awesome.
Yeah, great. We have I think 44 throwers out. Last year we had 30, give or take. So we've just blown that number out of the water this year.
That's awesome. So, how far along are we in the bracket? Yeah, you yourself are appearing in the semifinals now. That's correct, in the A bracket?
Yes, I am in semifinals in A. I believe in the A side, we're down to our top 8 throwers in that. B side, I'm not too sure. I think we're kind of give or take the same there. We should be down to only 20 throwers left in the competition.
Okay, so what games do we have going currently? We got KDD and anyone over in the orange lane.
PETA versus Only Curtis or Lumberjerk. Down on blue, we
Yeah.
have Liam O and Westapher.
Now, Only Curtis, of course, known as Lumberjerk. Maybe you guys recognize that from last year, but true story, he beat Curtis Only in the Battle of the Curtises. Curtis, did you have any commentary on that? On Only Curtis stealing your name?
It's gonna have to come harder next time.
Oh.
Big words, throwing down the challenge.
Those are throwing words, my man.
There can only be one.
All right. There can only be an Only Curtis.
No, it's a official only.
Oh, I guess you'll have to sell that in the throwing range, my man.
At the end, it's
Sorry.
Curtis Only that will be left standing.
And over in Orange Lane, the battle between anyone and KDD is really heating up. It's in the 5th round, and they are in a rubber match right now. KDD with a 2-point lead going into the 4th axe. Oh, and a bad, heartbreaking drop there. Katie still with a 1-point lead, though.
So up next, our main attraction. We are moving to the A side semis here. First up, we will have Spenny versus myself. Unfortunately, I think he's a bit nervous. He does have to use the washroom here. We'll see.
Oh, yeah, I'd be afraid of playing this man too if I were him.
Not to brag, but I am feeling today. I feel like I'm on a roll, coming for that championship.
The boss is here because the sauce is burning.
You know, I'm extra spicy today. Got some Carolina Reapers in it.
Oh, and KDD scores a bullseye on the final axe, up by 6. It's all down to anyone and this clutch.
Game 5. This clutch decides me.
Oh, does he get it? It's close. He's calling no. He calls it a no.
He does take it. Moving on side.
Anyone is a good sport. I would have called for the measure. Even if it was off, I would have called for the measure.
Mark.
Katie throwing out that D.
We haven't changed. I realized we are further behind in the B side than we thought. So we're going to play a couple more before we get back to A. Which means next up we do have Adam K and KDD.
Oh, there's a 81 token here.
I challenge you.
Oh, he's putting his 81 days of sobriety on the line. So it looks like KDD is going to be coming up for her next match against Adam K.
So for those that don't know what just happened here in the external community, if you get an 81, you do get a coin for it. And any coin holder can challenge another coin holder. If they do not have it, they owe them a drink. If they do, tables are reversed. And Schooner just lost that challenge.
Oh, and be assured these commentators have already been drinking plenty today.
You know what we say, it's not alcoholism if axes are involved.
Yes, that is true. As long as you're behind the yellow line, anything goes.
I believe we're getting straight into it here. Pair of bullseyes from these throwers.
Yes, sir.
I believe we also have two-handed throwers. Not something you see really that much in so. Might be a tiny bit low. So she's calling for a measure here. Those at home, this is a standard tournament, which means you just have to have most of your blade inside for it to count. She's calling a 3.
And we're coming in for a closer look. Oh, Adam gives it to her. What a sport that guy is. Oh, he calls it a 3. Oh,
He calls it 5. It's 10. Oh, there it is.
there's the 3. Yeah.
At least they've recovered back to the bullseyes.
Now, of course, the 2-point deficit, he most likely to overcome. Usually, he reins in the bullseye, and then you go for the clutch. We'll see how it pans
That's a
out,
3
though.
from him. We're tied up.
Oh,
On the
back to
finals.
ties. 18-18.
We
They-
go clutches.
Looks like they're going clutches.
Go for those pink circles up there. They just need to touch them for them to count. Adam's good. And 80 is low. So that's
Ooh.
round 1 for Adam. Well, this is still a best of 5, so they need to win 3 rounds to take the match. Well, both throwers seem to be dialed in.
We need a microphone.
Just wait to see Curtis. For those who don't know, today, being Mean Girls, it is a pink costume challenge. I myself am wearing a very beautiful and cute dress. Only Curtis, however, he does have the most abominable, horrifying costume I think I've ever seen. I thought we were getting robbed when he first came in this morning.
He is pink head to toe.
There's not a single thing not pink on that man. As we are moving to the final throw of round 2, they're tied up. Now, if Katie won it because Adam won the previous round, she can wait. See what he gets.
And she does wait. Adam, though, solid on the clutch. And he
Okay.
keeps it up.
So she needs a clutch to send this to Big Axe to settle the tiebreaker.
There it
Gets
is.
it. So now we are pulling out the Big Axe. The way that works, we keep throwing until one person scores higher. So theoretically, it could end on the first throw or it could end on the 20th throw. That's for them to decide.
And for us to find out.
I never will say no to a Big Axe. It's both, in my opinion, it's the most fun to throw as well as the most fun to watch. Anything can happen.
Bigger is better, Austin.
This is one of the few times I will agree with that statement.
Now, do they get the practice? Is that a practice throw?
We did reset practice, but I believe it's late enough in the tournament they don't have it anymore.
Okay.
You only get practice on your first game, which means Adam just sticking to that board does take round.
Gives them a 2-round lead, but Katie is not out of it yet. And what I'm calling the KD round.
We'll see if it holds true. We'll see if that crap, if anything crafty coming out of it.
It's definitely going to have to be crafty.
She seems good. She seems dialed in.
So I guess this means that Adam K is in the B bracket. Is that correct?
Yes, I believe A side left is Spenny, myself, Coltron, and pardon my French.
Okay, so do the A brackets drop into the B brackets then after their loss?
Yes, it is double elimination, so you have to lose twice to be out. A sides for those undefeated. The match we are watching is B-side, so unfortunately, one of these two throwers will end their tournament here this game. The other one's within an inch, still just nailing those bullseyes.
Perfect round all around.
See what they do if Katie decides to wait on the final, as is her right. She is on the clutch.
Adam
Yes,
solid on the clutch again.
he has found his mark here this game.
That's 3 clutches in a row. Oh, it was there.
Fortunately, not enough craft here, skimped on the cheese a bit, and Adam is moving on in this side.
Yeah. It looked like it had a bit of an angle there and slapped flat against the board. You hate to see it.
It's the one of those throws, the aim is there, but just one minor thing is enough to throw it off. Start searching through the B side.
Oh, and we got Willie Boo and Kita up next. This should be an awesome semifinal match right here.
And we are moving still in the B side.
Oh, still on the B side, right.
Two fantastic throwers. Kita actually in this year's IATC placing the highest out of all True North throwers.
And the only one to make it to the second day, if I remember correctly.
Exactly. She was on fire that weekend.
Not that she can remember any of it.
Oh no, it was a weekend to say the least. She did good and partied just as hard.
That's really the secret to axe throwing, is to maintain an accurate amount of drinks each time. You don't want to go over or under what you were last week. You got to keep it consistent.
It is that perfect fine balance. Not many have mastered that balance like Kita here.
No, Kita is the master at keeping her balance.
She has had years to practice such a thing. Well, I believe right now she is doing her best Waldo impression. No one can seem to find her.
Oh, controversy. Willie watering his board, very lonely up there.
Taking his time, getting familiar with the boards, making a personal connection with each clutch. Hoping that will come in handy during his game.
Absolutely. You have to feel those knots and those holes in that board.
Doesn't look like it, but the minor thing in the board can make all the difference, as we saw in the last game. He's also taking care to water his opponent's board. Good sportsmanship on his end. She has entered the building once again on her way over.
Oh, yeah. She was just topping up her drink.
Still finding that balance. See if she is on that tightrope or she's a boy wobber.
Hello.
We have ace.
They are just seeing if they're okay with these boards, if they want a board change or a newer pressure. Coltron, what do you have to say about today's tournament?
It's pretty all right.
Pretty
all right.
From man is still in the A-side semis. Confidence exuded from this man. You can just feel it as he swaggers away.
Coltron is an absolute machine at downplaying absolutely everything.
This man could win the tournament and still act like he just lost. He does not care, which is both a benefit and a hindrance. If you can just ignore any of those nerves, you could just smooth sail straight into the finals, which I believe he is hoping to do here today. I believe they are calling for a board change.
Yeah, Willie Boo looked like he was indifferent, but Kita did not like the way that board looked at her.
No, this the way she throws. She definitely favors part of the board, just barely tipping in with that axe.
Yeah, like almost inappropriate level of hardwood is what she's looking for.
She wants nothing but the hardest in her life. As we'll say, shout out to Windsor Plywood today for donating all the wood you see here.
Oh, yeah. That's especially in today's economy, that's a hell of a donation.
It was big. We probably could not have done this without them. As well as thank you to True North for generous use of their facilities here today. Here's a well-skewed for change here. We will cut to a quick commercial. We'll top up our drinks here. We'll be back once we get to the action.
And welcome back. We have here the Keita versus Willy Boo game in action. It's tied up so far, 10-10, going to the third act. Couple of fives there still. Yeah, let me tell you, most people are probably taking Keita in this match for very good reason, but Wilson has a tendency to surprise you, coming out of the darkness and going, Willy Boo! There's the clutch, and there's the clutch. Expected nothing less. Straight to Big Axe. Round one.
Just in time for the double 27 Big Axe.
Expected nothing less.
Especially once we get to this caliber of tournament, most of the time it will just come down to these Big Axe throws.
Oh, and there it is. Perfect bullseye.
It's that nice light throw to gently lob it in. Can he respond?
It's like he's doing a small ritual to the axe gods.
Making sure it's all nice and lined up, and
Oh, no. The axe gods denied him.
he had the line, but just ever so slightly high. Right after round 2 is 4.
We'll see if he can correct that. They'll probably come down to Big Axe again, I imagine.
So at this level, usually bullseyes are kind of a ritual. It mainly comes down to those clutches and the Big Axe. Just like that, 2 perfect throws. What do you have to say about this tournament, Spencer?
I would just like to say that Amy Overs did a fantastic job organizing this. I know she wasn't alone in her efforts. Her husband Mark helped out a ton, as well as AMAC Amanda McKenzie. Leroy, I'm sure I missed lots of people too, but they found tons of sponsors. They were able to get the wood donated. They actually have their own drink special as well. You guys can see at the bottom there that we have tons of sponsors going through. One from Leon's, so once you buy something from there, you don't have to pay it off for eons. So
Hey,
little trailer park boys.
there we go.
Shout out to Amy. None of this would happen if it was not for her.
Well, I wouldn't say, no, I think anyone else could have filled her shoes. She's like about size 6 or 7, so
I would like to see you step into those shoes.
host a tournament after this year because it won't be the same. Have half as many people and half as many prizes.
So Tita did have a drop this round. Willie is up 5.
And looks like Willie is going to stay points and close it out. He's down 1 round. Tita throwing clutch anyways.
And he does same to taking us to round 3. We are at best of 3 now.
Tita French, 32nd at IATC. Willie, one of our newish throwers.
And how did you do at IATC, Spen?
I placed 33rd. I lost to Rander. Shout out to Rander for giving me a good home slap. I'm coming for you, Rander. I'm coming for you.
The challenge has been dealt.
Got to run it back. Maybe I'll actually take a legitimate round off you this time. Anyways, I'll be back. Maybe I won't. You guys are doing a great job. Love each and every one
Thank
of you.
you.
Love the community. Love axe throwing.
Go Mets.
Oh, well, I don't know if I can support that last one, but this is a
controversial
fantastic
finisher.
throwing community here.
So yes, shout out. It's probably one of the best communities I have ever been a part of. It's a great, welcoming, open to everyone of any walks of life. As expected from these level throwers, still nothing but bullseyes. A final throw tied up and tied in rounds. There is no waiting here. Just goes straight for those clutches.
Oh,
Willie
oh.
Ida takes a remove it to round 4. She takes it here. She does take the game. Saying it is out for Willie. He just has to take the next 2 rounds. But will be a challenge. It is not impossible. We are back on that hardboard for Kita, where she did have a drop round prior. So that fourth house still tied up. Unlike the French, Miss French is not backing down here this game.
No, sir. Oh. Over in Orange Lane, we got some controversy. Amy hit a 3, and it looks like Ure has also hit a 3 on the big axe.
Meanwhile, Willie here, it is questionable. They're looking at it. They might bust out these calipers. Ooh, a bias judge. This is Kita's brother, pardon my French, coming up. Another A-side semifinalist. Yes, for the measure, we do measure from the outside. We do give them that grace period. The line is in your favor. Oh, it's close. He's having to check the other side.
Oh, he's
Fish.
calling for a consult.
So the way we are doing it here tonight. First, the throwers, you confer with your opponent. In this case, they could decide. We call the scorekeeper who happens to be Mason this time. And if he still cannot find a ruling, we do have 4 official judges here tonight. And Schooner here, being one of them, is the final call. Whatever he says is final. Looks like it is no easy tell.
Hey, Scraps, how you doing? Everybody, Scraps here, reporting on his earlier performance. How'd you do today, Scraps? Awful.
Couldn't be worse.
Well, luckily it's for charity, right?
Yep.
Schooner calls a 3. It is up 2. She hits the clutch. It is out of reach.
Oh.
What would you do if you were in her situation, Scraps?
Sure play.
Go for the clutch?
Go for the ball.
For the ball, of course, hit the clutch.
In there quite as well as.
She is going for clutch, however. If she misses this, really just needs to hit that 3 or bullseye.
Oh, and Kita gets it. Beautiful, beautiful.
Takes it. The match is hers in that well-fought battle.
Wilson does take his throw here.
They'll give her opponent a chance to take the throw. Oh, he is going blindfolded. I believe no step.
Using the force.
Still impressive nonetheless. As hugs all around after that well-fought game.
Marksman this whole time. Beautiful ass. You can't see it on screen right now. Look at that form.
True story. We were going to have a best ass division in awards, but obviously it would just go to Mark, so we had to scrap that one. Oh, and the Frenchie game wrapped up. Who took that one there? Did you see?
Terminac.
Tabernacle. We did not catch it. C'est la vie, I suppose.
As is such an action. Well, we got a hot one here.
Meanwhile, Adam K, who just gave that interview, is down against Liam. Oh, that's another touch matchup for him there. Liam, one of the longest throwers here. He may have won the Best Sportsman Award, Liam O, but he is probably one of the most bloodthirsty competitors we have.
Sir, I have played this man, and his hatred knows no bounds. He plays it off very well. He'll even let you walk in on him pooping and have a conversation pooping.
This is the kind of man that will let you pee in between his legs as he is pooping. Very, very worthy of the Sportsmanship Award. It's that concentration, that he brings. Frenchie, did you win that one? We missed it.
Did you genocide those boards?
Well, good old one too, but
Oh. Coco Oh No moves on. Coco Oh No.
Coco.
Was that A bracket then? Or are you down to the B bracket? A-side semis. So we'll see you again here out on the throwing range. Oh, and we're going to Big Axe here in the camera lane. Both of them missing their clutch, which is frankly shocking.
They're better. I'm actually disappointed. And on the next lane, we got probably what I'm assuming is a semifinal match between one of our very own commentators who set this all up, Sauce Boss.
Looking pretty in pink out there.
Spenny R. I'm assuming by his looks, the R stands for Rosenberg.
Yes.
Smitty, come in for an interview. You're an actor. Oh, we're being
Smitty is too good to talk to the media.
She thinks we're paparazzi the way she's looking.
And we might as well be. I think Smitty got cheated in that costume competition a little bit. Should have made it to the semifinals at least. Brutal. Well, somebody else is going to be spending the night on the couch, let me tell you.
Backstory contested election.
Yeah. I don't believe that. I believe that we need to stop the steal, as it were.
No, I feel the winner was the winner. It was by popular demand, and the best man won.
Meanwhile, the Kita and Marksman match is on a hiatus, possibly for some sort of bathroom break.
Well, everyone poops.
I find I throw better in the immediate 15 minutes after defecating. Do you find that as well?
I prefer the pressure myself. That it adds to the pressure if I feel turtle handy.
Oh, yes.
I throw better in those circumstances, but that's the beauty of backstory. Everyone comes with their own approach.
Yes, sir. Now the Sauce Boss match is going well for Saucy.
Yeah,
he is up by 2.
Smitty Rosenberg. Oh, but it might be going better. Oh, a measurement is called.
Meanwhile, over in Green Lane, Adam is actually up 2 rounds, and he just took the 3rd as well, setting him up for the next round there. Good showing by Liam, though. Oh, no, they're going to Big Axe. That's what it is.
Bullseye. So we got Adam K. This is all or nothing right now. And it looks like all.
Still measuring over in Sauce Boss and Spenny.
And back on the camera lane. We got our first Big Axe coming here with Kita Horseman.
Oh! That's got to be the first time Kita's ever felt rejection. Totally shut down by that board.
Now, Marksman is probably going to take all his rage and hate out on this throw. And he does, Danson.
And that brings it to the third round with Marksman 2 up.
Fun fact, little known fact in the axe throwing world, Marksman is a one of the leaders of the incel movement.
Of course, the man that is married and has a wife.
That he's always trying to pawn off on other guys. The sauce boss, Benny Rosenberg, is very, very close
Going to clutches here.
with our own commentator, who we're clearly cheering for. That's a dead center clutch. That's a dead center. It sounds like a big stick match. What do you do it? Back on the camera lane, shockingly 5-5, 5-5, 5-5.
We're expecting some perfect rounds out of that one. But over in the green lane, 3 rounds of missed clutches on the big axe.
I'm sure they'll
Make that 4.
This must be quarterfinals because this is pathetic throwing if I've ever seen it.
They must just not want it to end as they stare deeply into each other's eyes as Adam recovers his axe.
So, Zach, you feel the sexual tension as well?
Oh, sexual tension in green lane is overwhelming.
I can almost taste it myself. I just remembered I'm not at home and I tried to get my vape and remembered I'm at a place of business where that is not allowed.
You cannot vape inside. No, sir.
I feel very comfortable. So,
It makes it very uncomfortable for people with oral fixations, I assume, such as yourself.
looking at Sauce Boss and Spenny Rosenberg, it sounds like you're going clutch on the big stick here.
Oh, I think somebody went for points over in the Liam Adam overtime axe throw.
That's a
That's a sneaky
That's
but effective method.
very pink move, if you will.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you get my drift.
Oh, and Saucy takes it over Spenny. Going into the third round, up 2.
Boss and Sauce.
We're in overtime here in the camera lane.
Spenny Rosenberg is trying to get his shekels together. And there he is. I think he is known as a comeback kid.
That is true. That is true.
This is a part. Hey, would you like to be interviewed, young man?
No.
That's probably for the best.
Smart kid they're raising there.
Trust her. Very good instincts.
Oh, a marksman with a missed clutch.
Anyone? You were thrown in that tournament.
Anyone? Anyone?
Here for a second.
What do you have to say about your performance so far today?
I hit a premier clutch on a big X, which I've literally never done before.
Hey, first all around. Good job, man. Good job.
That is pretty cool.
And if you will, a question I'm asking all our guests today is throwing axes at pieces of wood. Why?
It's fun.
Really?
Why not? Why not?
I didn't even know it was a thing until it was a thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, on days like today, we're all hounds. We all enjoy fetching that axe at the end of the lane over and over again.
Well,
Thanks, anyone. Appreciate your input.
I don't know. The match I can't stop watching. I know the yellow round is what the camera's on.
Yes, that is
But
correct.
if you could look off to your left right now, Spenny and Sauce Boss in such an epic match. 2 games to 1.
The dress seems like it's actually improving his throwing ability.
Well, I feel nothing could really hurt his throwing ability.
No. Still waiting on a hit here in yellow lane. Marksman not quite living up to the name at the moment.
More like a Mark's woman. Oh,
Oh, there it is.
Ida. The pressure is on.
Needs his clutch. Needs his clutch to stay in the
Looks
game.
Get her there. Or will it be skill alone? The board's going to decide. Let's see what happens next. Sorry for the dead air. She's taking her time.
There
And
it is. Not quite.
on it. But you know what? There's some. Anything else?
Oh, of course, best out of 7, not 5. My apologies for the earlier mistake.
Zach will make that because he has a dog brain.
Yes, sir. I've been trying to catch this thing attached to my butt for the last 15 minutes. I don't know what it's doing back there.
Checked in with the sexual tension over on the green lane. What do you see happening over there?
Oh,
Sal?
comeback in progress. They really do not want to end that game. They want to spend as much time together as humanly possible.
Do you wish they would just kiss and get it over with?
Not really. That usually is the end of the show once the romantic interests actually get hitched.
I just find the sexual tension is overwhelming at this point, and I would prefer they make out and get it over with.
I think we need to stretch this Liam Adam love story over at least 3 more seasons.
Braver man than I, sir. I can. Looking at the dress and the Benny Rosenberg lane, the boss of sauce is bringing the sauce like a boss.
Spenny making a comeback though, winning the last 2 rounds. And
Why?
they are perfect on their rubber match, bringing it to Big Axe to determine it all. Oh, of course. See, there I go again.
Jumping ahead of yourself, jumping to conclusions. What kind of dog are you?
The excitable kind, Curtis.
What just happened on Yellow Lane? I got distracted by Mark Sass again.
Looks like Mark took it by how inconsolable Kita is.
She is in tears.
But she gets another shot down in the B bracket, so we'll see her again for sure.
We will see her. Well, she's in fact the one that knocked me out of this tournament, so I'm in. She's not Micah Grace's, if you will.
Oh, bad blood, bad blood.
I just feel we have a competition of who's most attractive.
Oh, my friend, you do not stand a chance in that competition.
You say that coming as a guy.
I'm in fact a bisexual man, so my word on this is law.
I don't know. You wear glasses, so maybe it's time for a new prescription.
Oh, I see. Getting personal over here. Personal pizza.
We have another big action going here on the point lane.
Yes, sir.
Looks like a clutch is made. Zach,
Does that
would you
mean?
describe to the folks at home what a clutch is?
Oh, I don't know. I never hit them. The clutch is usually a green dot, and this time a pink dot, on either end on the upper portion of the scoring board. Now, of course, hitting that is worth 7 points, although you can always opt to go for regular points instead. This is the round, but the door is still open. He just has to win 2 rounds in a row.
Sexual attention. Sexual, what's the word I'm looking for?
Oh, you said tension.
Yeah.
Is that the one you're thinking of?
Still happening on the green line.
Of course, they cannot let each other go. If this was Titanic, Adam would make room on that floating board for
Oh,
Liam.
Facebook, get your bets in right now. Is this streaming on Facebook?
Yes, sir.
Facebook, get your bets in right now. We'll do a pool. How many big axes will these two men go to keep their game going?
Do you think they should hold each other's big axes?
Let us know in the comments.
Oh, and we finally have a winner over there. Looks like Adam is taking it in what I'm calling the OK round.
Old ugly axe Adam wins it again. The man is unstoppable.
Sides of the menu
Yeah.
came through again.
Hey, can't diss a winner.
An unfair advantage growing up as a hunter, right? They throw axes for a living, as I understand.
Oh, that's true. Oh, instead he took it over Saucy.
It looks like we'll be getting our third commentator back, which is good because Zach and I's chemistry is abysmal.
I don't know. I feel some sexual tension here too.
It's starting to build, but
Yeah, we have to wonder where the boss was because the sauce got burnt.
it's more like the ketchup connoisseur,
Yes, sir.
the mustard master. But the sauce boss, I don't know. To me, sauce is an important element to dinner. How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm a strong believer in French cooking, Curtis. So the sauce is always the most important part.
Yeah. And what would you say your favorite sauce?
Oh, that's a tough one. Everybody loves a good hollandaise, but if you can make yourself a bourguignon, it is very delightful. Not really a sauce, more of a stew, but
It's
it is
just-
very saucy.
That is true. It's just a shame the boss of sauce got demoted, and he ran away in tears.
Yes, sir. The ponytails and the dress do not help that image.
Looks like we got Wood Hitler up against, pardon my, or excuse me, I misspoke. Pardon my French is Wood Hitler.
Wood Hitler and Mark's man.
Marksman has not left this lane.
No, sir.
He is a force to be reckoned with.
He's going for it all.
Some might say two forces.
Some might say he gathered everybody here just to beat them consecutively in turn. And the charity came second.
Eats children to gain his axe throwing abilities.
Sir.
So,
I notice now there is a note in Yellow Lane. Can you read what that says?
I do not have my glasses on.
I can only assume it's a love letter. We'll update as the mystery becomes unfurled. Mark's off of it? No, he's got it.
He's got it, folks. It's a big. You'll hear this a lot in axe throwing, it seems,
Sir.
when this caliber of player. So, Zach, what do you think of cancer?
I think it's the worst of the astrological signs. I mean, you have like goats, you have like a god of war, and then you have like a crab. It's very unfortunate.
So you'd say fish beat a crab.
Well, I mean, there's two fish, right? It's a 2-on-1. I don't know. Yeah, absolutely.
And my mom was a Cancer, and fuck her, right?
Oh, some deep-seated childhood trauma coming to the surface here.
Throwing, that's what it will bring out.
Yeah, nothing says deep-seated childhood trauma like axe throwing there, boss.
Listen to Wood Hitler. You heard his interview earlier.
Is it wood, or is it the representation of our deepest personal fears?
Find out more coming up after the break.
So it looks like Frenchie took that overtime round in short order. We're on to Act 3 of round 3 here.
Taylor Sauce Boss against the Axe Hunterite. Adam K.
I'm calling that one the K-Boss round.
Will he be promoted again to a boss? He's just a sous chef now.
A saucier, if you will. Oh, we're calling for a measurement here. That's close enough. It looked like we might need a microscope on this one. Curtis, you must know what that feels like.
No.
Yes.
I will say, you have to extend that caliper pretty far. There's a lot of tension happening.
Oh, and CD Lamb gives it to him.
Oh, but I guess that's what's happening. Didn't look good to me. What do you think?
Oh, I think it was pretty good. I'm pretty forgiving on most of these axe throws. As long as you get it in the general area of the pink hole, you know.
You folks don't know the blackmail Marksman has on Zach.
I'm not getting paid nothing for this.
It's what you have to lose, it's not what you could gain.
So that's 2 for pardon my French after Marksman take the first one. Couple of 5s.
The pressure's really on right now because last I heard, whoever doesn't win this tournament gets cancer.
Oh, of course, you're talking about that prostitute down on 4th and 3rd. Sansa, I think her name is. Happy birthday, Sansa.
But it's kind of
Oh, Adam K gets a 3 in the 3rd act of the 3rd round. It's a tie game over there. Keeping our eye on that one. Oh, that is 2 3s.
And that's not the kind of caliber of throwing we're used to seeing from Hutterites, but the pressure's really on right now.
Seems like the ugly axe is letting him down.
I think it's in his head now. How would you feel about being called the ugliest axe?
I feel pretty good about it. The ugliest axes do the best. I just like chasing sticks.
I just like touching wood,
Holding wood, caressing it gently.
delicately fondling
Maybe giving it a little lick. See how it tastes.
how the grain runs. South, east, maybe west. You don't know until you taste. Anyways, leaving our deep-seated traumas, we have a big axe happening, do we not?
We do in the camera lane.
It's Wood Hitler versus the Marksman. If I was a sniper, I'd be embarrassed for his name.
Well, he's got nothing to be embarrassed about hitting that clutch and hitting the bullseye there. We'll see how they do with the big axe clutches coming up here, though. Oh, I think Frenchie missed it.
And like a typical Frenchman, he's surrendering.
Yes, sir. He's calling it before he even goes up to measure.
It's weird he wore a white flag. Oh, you guys can see the camera.
Yeah. The white flag is on the back of his cast.
He does remind me of Sling Blade in some ways.
Ooh. Oh, that's 2 misses. No clutches allowed in the yellow lane.
What just happened on the green lane?
It looks like
It's been
Saucy wrapped it up there.
There's a lot of motion going on the screens. There's green letters that I can't read. I think Sauce Boss got a promotion because I felt like subservient to whatever he did right.
Well, he is the technical guru here. Still no clutches over in the camera lane.
I swear they're good throwers usually. But my French really sizing up this information.
Oh, did he nick it? No, nothing.
Kita coming off her loss and enjoying the wonders of motherhood.
Babies.
That's the life, let me tell you.
And there you have it, from the horse's mouth.
So, Kita, we've been asking all the competitors this. Axes thrown at walls. Why, do you figure?
Stress relief.
Stress relief. That's a good
been
answer.
A common answer. How do you feel about your performance?
Poorly.
Poorly.
Especially against Marksman.
Oh, well, he
And
played
why
pretty well
would
up
you
till
do
that.
Too much time in between games and I was too drunk.
Oh, yeah, you walked over that line. Yes, sir.
Breast sizes didn't throw you off.
His are bigger than mine, but
It
doesn't
didn't
matter.
affect you. All right, that's good. That's good.
It's hard not to be intimidated by them.
Ew. Ow.
That
with that awkward pause.
was Keita. And we're getting, a real close measurement over here. CD Lamb getting in there with his camera phone and the light.
So what does light do?
Well, we're not totally sure. Is light a particle or a wave? I mean, we've been measuring this for a long time, but every time that we measure it, it changes the results, thus leading to the field of quantum physics.
So should that be outlawed, shining a light?
Yes, I believe he changed the outcome of that throw by measuring it with light.
I feel we should measure a coin flip from now on. IATF, what do you feel about that?
I feel it. I feel like we should leave it to the gods.
The axe. You are afraid to every time I throw.
Yes, sir.
IATF wouldn't sanction this tournament. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think they're going to lose the favor of the axe gods.
I don't know. They seem to have a lot of stuck-up rules. If you ask me.
Yes, sir.
But we're not here about politics right now. We got freshly won or lost.
Wasn't
Ooh,
my best.
the ugly axe let him down.
I just wasn't throwing my best.
Oh.
Too many threes.
Yeah.
A dropped axe.
And why were you throwing threes instead of fives?
You know we're supposed to throw for fives, right?
The pressure is just getting.
Oh, that's
the
it. That's it.
competition, the nerves.
The mental
Just
cloud.
got to me.
We-
Mental collapse.
We did have a discussion of this earlier. Is it possible the fact that everyone thought you had an ugly axe got your head a little?
Maybe slightly.
You were hurt on behalf of your axe. I see. The axe itself felt bad, wasn't being thrown as well.
Maybe it should have been.
Do you feel your new beautiful axe will become the number one axe you throw?
I think so.
You think so?
My
You think
next
so?
league, I'm gonna start throwing it, and we'll see what happens.
You heard it here first, folks. An exclusive, Adam K. switching axes to a beautiful axe.
Oh, could be a big gamble for the next league. Let's hope it pays
See
off.
if it pays off.
We hope so.
All right,
Nice
we'll take
talking
care
to
of
you.
that bad boy.
And with the games going on, we're in round 5 of 7 on the L lane, as you can see. Tied up, like
No.
axioing generally does.
Part of my French is up 3-1.
I meant the current round.
Oh, yes. All tied up, 2020. Like my vision, Curtis, with my glasses on.
With your super thick nerd glasses. Absolutely. 2020.
Damn sexy nerd glasses is what you mean.
And we have another clutch. And we have another clutch. It looks like another big stick. In the meantime, we have the amazing mother-daughter duo standing in front of us.
Robin Hood and Ace of Axe. Ace of Axe knocked me out of plenty of tournaments, let me tell you. No, they're smart. They're too smart for the Facebook stream.
He's about to.
Now,
How's it feel being the mother of a protege of Axel?
are you punished when you go home after you beat her? No.
Why are you so much better at throwing axes than your mother?
Oh, I don't know about that. I've seen her.
This opponent's on similar, and I see it a lot of times, and it's terrifying. Why?
I don't know.
All
It's
right,
about 5'5" of pure terror here standing before us.
see, that's what it looks like.
Takes it home.
Pieces of wood. Why?
Because yes.
Because yes.
That might be the best answer I've heard yet.
She doesn't need to dignify the question with a response. The answer is obvious. The wood had it coming.
That
Yes, thank you.
it's further to throw that wood than cement. Well, thank you for your time, Ace of Axes. An up and comer you will see soon in the world.
See you next league.
Willie Bo, if you don't mind.
He does. Who do we have up here next? We got Sauce Boss, part of my French.
So insert now he's back with the vengeance. We have Willie Bull on the mic for an interview.
Rumor has it you were training with a secret sect of Nepalese monks in the highlands of the Himalayas. Is that true?
Neither confirm nor deny them.
Oh, that's exactly what he would say. Yes, sir.
I really just went out there, gave it my all. Just pour my heart and soul in my performance.
It doesn't hurt you that you lost after pouring that much into it.
Get put up against Spenny.
Yes.
You are the most Canadian proud boy. What does that mean?
Rick, if I know.
Okay, final question we've been asking all our guests. It's, you're throwing axes at pieces of wood. Why?
That's a great question. I'd go to jail if I threw them at people, I think.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Watch for him in the world's soon.
All right, we got Sauce Boss and part of my French game in progress, tied up 5-5 for 2 throws going into the third act with more fives.
Whoever loses this match is eliminated in a double elimination kind of deal, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Because they both lost.
That's correct.
Who are you cheering?
Oh, I'm going for the Wood Hitler at the moment just because I know Sauce Boss would become intolerable if he won. No, I'm kidding.
I'm cheering for Sauce Boss because he set all this up.
Yes,
If
sir.
you hate our commentary, he is the one to
100% at fault.
leave his idea.
You can send all your hatred to Sauce Boss. Yes, sir.
1178 Lakeway Heritage South.
All right, they're going to Big Axe in the first round. Let's see how that pans out. Frenchie having some troubles with Big Axe.
Scraps. If you will, sir.
He won't.
He's looking at this. He's a man that's been to prison. You do not want to F with him.
No, sir.
This is the family show, right?
Is it? It is a tremendous family event. Lots of people bringing their kids out. It's always nice to see.
I just noticed this for the first time, Zach. But when I watched Sauce Boss throw from behind, he reminds me quite a lot of my girlfriend.
He does look pretty in pink, I have to say that.
You to watch. Are you getting as aroused as I am right now?
Very slightly.
The same way I do with girls.
Oh! I gotta say, though, that throw does not get me hard.
Nor did it him, nor did it anyone in the building. In fact, I heard boos. They might have been in my own head.
It might have been for Willie Boo.
Oh, what a treat, everyone. We have AMAC right beside us. AMAC. AMAC giving us a shut up right now.
Cold shoulder.
I'm actually in a conversation that matters.
She is famously a Cowboys fan, and they won today, so she must be in a good mood.
Does the bull ever win?
It's a setup, I believe. I believe the bull is wounded before they fight it, so that's kind of unfair. It's not very sporting, in my opinion. They should have a healthy bull out there. Big bull.
Pig.
Oh, we got a clutch there. Sauce Boss hitting a clutch.
Somehow, Spenny Rosenberg still in this. Going up against Coco. Oh no.
More like Coco. Oh yeah, the way he's been throwing.
Everything so delicate.
Delicate and elegant all in one tiny package with pigtails.
Feel he got the name from Zach.
Sauce Boss?
Coco. Oh no.
Coco, oh no.
It sounds very.
I believe he used to be a fan of Cocoa Puff cereal, but now has sworn a strict grudge
Now,
ever since
now
Count
it's nothing
Chocula
but
ripped him off.
Kind of chocolate.
I believe, yes, Count Chocula owes him 20. He's still looking for that 20. If you're out there, Count, you better watch your back.
Somehow, pardon my French, still in this until now. I've never seen anyone so pretty and pink. I feel this clutch is gonna happen.
There it
And
is.
gut,
There it
trust
is.
my gut.
And we'll see if Mason the Frenchie can get it. Oh! And Sauce Boss takes round one.
Was that only round one?
That was only round one. I swear there must have been at least 6 or 7 big axe throws between both of them.
I feel when it gets to this high caliber, the games move much slower.
Yes, sir. Well, that's because we're spending all day on big axes. Of course, we say high caliber, but they definitely missed more than hit on that particular round.
It looks like our Lord and Savior, Coco Ono, down by 2, going into final action rounds.
It's very rare to see him down at all.
Just probably better than it tastes.
It always tastes great at the beginning, but it fills you with that longing sense of regret.
Wait, did Fat Burger sponsor us?
No, we're not allowed to talk about
Smells
it.
better than So, taking a look at our sponsors today, we got Welding Service Incorporated. How do you feel about them, Zach?
I believe that's MJF, or perhaps just MF.
Oh,
Oh,
AMAC,
AMAC.
Grace
Yes,
Smith
here we go.
one of the most bubbliest throwers known to throwing the ball talent.
Can't keep this one down. And
One of
he,
my favorite contestants.
yeah, you can't keep her down, but maybe your axes.
How do you feel? Honestly,
I did way better than I expected. I didn't get cut out, which was my goal. So goal achieved.
go.
Hey, there you go.
Also expected, so I think that's a win. Okay.
Oh, you hear that first here. AMAC not expecting this to be fun. Can you believe that? Wow.
Book today that gave facts about the players, and it says your breast can predict rain.
I think I had ESPN.
Okay, very interesting. You can't always pick your superpower. You just have to embrace it.
Says and scraps of wood. Why?
I have a lot of anger.
That seems to be a
That's probably the most honest answer we've gotten all day. Some people dressed it up in other ways, but the truth is the undying rage inside of all of us, Curtis.
Thank you, everyone.
AMAC, everybody.
picked up anxious. Find your local sewing league before you become a statist.
You know, that's a true story, Curtis. You know, actually, it was my therapist that originally directed me here.
And then suddenly,
Oh. Sauce Boss real quick to grab that axe from the clutch before it fell. You gotta have that hustle.
massage therapist Back and Bounce as one of our sponsors. We have Leon's
Don't forget 2 guys and a pizza. It's always important to know how many guys are in fact making your food.
Imagine you guys. being-
No, that's one too many guys. That's one too many guys. But if 2 guys can make a pizza, how come it takes 5 guys to
You
make?
know, surprisingly better than Mario's North.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, its last name is Mario anyway, right? You got Mario, Luigi, Mario.
You know what? I'm a diehard Luigi fan. Master Chocolate. Nice to see they.
Milkman, Milk Bar.
Well, I think we already made a joke about the milkman.
I guess it's. Hey, I'm not that old.
But you look at sir.
Oh, well, that's what having a child with you for the last 4 months will do.
But Jim is better.
Oh, shocking drop by French.
Not happen often. This caliber of play. Oh my God, folks. We have Goddess looking at us. If she would grace us with an interview, we would greatly appreciate it.
I don't know if we're ready to be graced. Oh, here we go.
Oh, we just have to serve our reverence to the Goddess of accents.
Of course.
Kiss us with beautiful accents and all your accents.
How are you throwing today? How do you feel about it? Oh, yes.
So second place in the costume competition. How is that feeling?
It hurts, but the person who beat me was very deserving.
Yeah, he just outdid everyone.
Oh, shots fired.
Wait,
Some say that in fact, the whole costume competition was fixed.
so we're not going to discuss that. As a goddess and a guest, we ask this question: you're throwing axes at pieces of wood.
Yes. Well, I'm a teacher and I have a lot of pen stuffing.
Oh, you heard it here first. She does it so she doesn't kill children, everybody.
And that just raised more questions. You're a teacher. What grade, my ass?
Grade 7.
Oh my gosh!
It's that perfect year where everyone's kind of a, you know,
Right now, I would be expelled. As I expelled a little myself. So, folks, we have Goddess here laughing. Thank God. Thank you so much. You showed up. You threw very well, and second best costume in all the land.
Take it. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you. Take care. Good God, man.
No, I was just trying to go. She's very attractive.
Yes, of course.
Who else have we? Well, Scraps won't. He's just. I think there might be a warrant out for his arrest right now.
Oh, Scraps are notoriously scared of hounds.
Oh.
Yes, the hounds go after the Scraps quite a bit. Except apparently in playoffs. Yes, sir, this hound has not gotten lucky yet, but we'll see this time.
See if I can. Well, you announce the game. I'm gonna take a bathroom break and get some more stellar guests on this.
And by stellar guests, I assume he means Budweiser and Molson. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. All right, so what we have here, we got Sauce Boss hitting that clutch. Coco, oh no, missing his. That's a shock. You don't see that happen too often. Yeah, Sauce Boss claims he was going to help with the commentary, but then he bails the whole time. So I feel like I got rounded up. Conscripted, if you will. Lied to. But I would be lying if I didn't say that they were throwing awesome right here. Perfect so far. Another fives going on to the final axe. Perfect through. And here's the clutches. Oh, Sauce was not the boss of that one. Oh, Coco, oh no, living up to his name. How often do both of these guys miss a clutch? Coco, oh no, actually 0 for 2 for clutches on this one. Very brutal, very brutal. I believe the dress is throwing him off. It's very attractive. It fluffs up in the air when he starts walking, draws the eye. I think it's a competitive advantage. We should look into that. Oh, and we've lost sight of the score. There it is again.
Oh, lucky break, folks. We have the organizer of tonight's tournament, Battle Axe, also known as Marksman's not quite as good axering right.
Oh,
Knocked her out.
those are
Yes, sir.
absolutely. I win.
How do you first and foremost, let's give credit where credit is due. What an amazing tournament we've had tonight.
Absolutely
It's been
packed.
fantastic. Truly.
The community has really supported this. Everyone shows up. Lots donated to charity. How much is the total donation to charity at right now?
Estimated. We won't know till the end of the week once all the final donations are in. 5,600.
Ooh.
Almost double from last
To the
year.
Jack Addy Cancer Center.
Yeah.
Folks, this is the organizer. But let's get on a more personal note. How do you feel about your performance?
Today I could have done a lot better, but better than I expected considering so being tired,
Oh yes, doesn't help.
yeah. Well, ask me in a couple hours. We'll see how it be.
Oh, no. So, what's it like being married to art?
Oh, I have to answer the question. How do I start? Well, after 21 years, you can be here all night, so I'll spare you.
There's a lot of details, it sounds like.
He's a good guy. I think I'll
That's a
for another 21. Yes.
that's a persona he gives off. Good guy.
Yeah. He just needs to get more chocolate for me and keep me in a better.
Oh, there it is. There it is. The ultimate statement of love. Good enough, right?
Question, Zach, I'll let you ask it.
Oh yes, we've been asking everybody here today. Throwing axes at wood. Why?
Because why not?
Because why not?
Why not?
Ace of Axes answer.
Do you feel like the wood is asking for it? Maybe.
What else can you throw a sharp piece
What
of steel
was the
on?
wood wearing?
Yeah, it's true.
There. It's the mark.
Apparently pink. That is very fair.
Joined by the organizer of this event, just estimated raised $5,600 to go to the treatment of cancer. Battle Axe herself.
Thank you so much, Amy. A round of applause.
Well,
My thanks is to all of you because without all of you, this would not happen. Truly, and thank you guys for commentating, doing the live stream. You're doing an awesome job.
wait until you listen to it.
No, listen to it first.
Reinvented. I might have said something. Will
Curtis might not be invited back next year. Take care. Thank you for having us here. Duck out. There she goes.
So back on the yellow lane, what is happening?
Oh, I have to duck out as well.
So us boss, it looks like I'm all by myself, folks. It is a nail biter. We are in round 5 of 7. Tied up. Coco with a bullseye. Shocking. Mr. Pretty and Pink, my boss, your boss, Vsauce boss. Going clutch. He freaking nails it. Big stick again. One of the helpers outers, Leroy Jenkins, everyone.
Howdy.
How is it going today? How do you feel about this tournament? What are your thoughts?
It's been really successful. It's been a lot of fun. There's been a lot of laughs, a lot of smiles, and it's been a great opportunity to raise funds for the Jack Eddy.
It really has. We were just talking to the organizer himself, Miss Battle Axe.
Yes.
She is estimating $600 right now.
Yes.
How phenomenal is that?
It's incredible. We've almost doubled what we raised last year, and it can only get better.
That it is. Now, how do you feel personally about your performance tonight?
Oh, we don't talk about my performance. Like, I'm not sure what's
Folks,
happening
I thought
across the
Evan
table.
was getting her up, but he was just a tease. Okay, the final question we're asking all our special guests tonight is: you are throwing axes and pieces of wood. What?
For fun.
Why is that fun?
I don't know. It just feels good to throw something sharp and have it stick.
So
I feel
again,
lethal.
instead of spending all that money on therapy, go to your local axe throwing outfit and sign up for a league membership, because you will not need a therapist, according to Leroy. And
Oh, I did
know
not
her-
say that. Therapy
I
is
know her
important.
personally. And if anyone needs a therapist, it's her. Well, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Thanks,
And
Kurt.
congratulations on. Well, we have a measurement happening right now. We're in Big Axe. Zach's back.
Ow, ow! Zach's back,
He's
baby.
just hounding down some
Scarfing
good-
down
good
some scraps.
scraps. The pizza no one wanted.
Oh no, I like vegetarian pizza. Except for the mushrooms. They were not invited to this party.
Sauce Boss looking very. I don't know how to describe that look. It's
Very saucy.
very saucy. So saucy.
Oh,
Oh,
Frenchie giving
It
the
was-
indicator that it's very small.
Sauce Boss's penis is very small, folks. We have the measurements. Ask the Frenchman. Would Hitler, if you will.
So the winner of this one, this is the B-side final, will go on to play Spenny for, as I was told, the king of everything.
The king of axe throwing or everything in general?
They did not specify. I believe it's in general.
Well, folks, you're about to meet your new king here coming up.
Step aside, Charles. You ain't got shit on the winner of Spenny versus Blank.
But do we know who's going to play him yet? This is a tight game.
Oh no!
In fact, we have the guy going in for the championship with us right now, Miss Spencer Rosenberg.
Any thoughts? Oh, sorry. Did we out you?
I did not assume your gender.
I do have to go to the washroom, so I'm gonna go take a little pee, make Austin wait, kind of get in his
Yeah.
head a little bit here.
There you
Can we
go.
ask
There
you
you
one
go.
quick question before you
100%,
go?
man, light me up.
We ask every thrower here tonight.
Uh-oh.
You're throwing axes at pieces of wood.
Right?
Why?
Entertainment. It's I was gonna say easy, but it's not really, especially with the new rules. Why do I do it? Probably all these fine people here. Can't really see them on the screen. I'm getting the interview.
The interview takes precedence.
Sauce Boss trying to
Austin's
get
trying to
his
rush it, yeah.
competitors there. It's not working though.
I was
He's
gonna say,
cool
there's-
as a cucumber.
Yeah, there's no room in here for anything else right now. All the doors are open and everything's fun now. Okay, I am
Well,
gonna go.
best of luck.
Maybe I'll see you guys after the stream.
Yeah. You heard it here first. Spencer Rosenberg hates the IATF rules.
Yes, sir. And apparently he throws to keep out the crushing depression that is real life from entering his mind. I believe that's a common theme.
If only IATF will keep their rules to let us throw what axes we want within reason. Well, we have a little break here, folks. I think I'm gonna go try to find an interview while Zach entertains you instead of hitting pause on the feed.
Now the hounds actually just get hit the pause on the feed. Anyway, enjoy these messages from our sponsors. And we're back to the match in progress. This is the championship match for the king of everything. I believe he intentionally threw the axe there just to keep it even. And this is the final axe. Going for clutches. And they're both good. Going to big axe. I believe that's the secret as to why Spenny threw that off axe earlier for no points.
So there's a lot of drama behind this match, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yes, I believe Spencer is spurned after the end of their relationship.
Yeah. We got
many years they were together. Yeah,
until Spenny met a guy named D Word.
right. He was always a big fan of the D. Yeah, they were raising a child together. Dumped him off in the dumpster. You know, once that all ended, just clean break all around.
Well, I mean, guys got to do what guys got to do.
I mean, really, speaking as a parent, what parent hasn't thought about doing it?
You can see the scorn, but still the love behind their eyes.
Yeah,
when they look at
absolutely.
each other.
They might get back together before the end of this
Cameras
game.
Catching that, folks? Leave it in the comment if they're still in love.
Oh, just an ugly big axe throw all around. Even the board was like, I don't want none of this.
Didn't even matter.
Oh, and you saw there, Sauceboss massaging the shaft. There he is of his axe furiously.
I think he's gonna get a big blast out of this one now. It's primed up and ready to go.
It seems excited.
He does a little curtsy, and away we go.
Oh, it did not please the axe gods. It was too quick of a handy.
Just like everything in his life.
Now, if one of them could hit a clutch, that would be an end to this, but still waiting.
Spencer Rosenberg. And he misses completely. Shocking.
Totally off. Like I said earlier, it seems like they do not want this match to end.
I'm gonna go see if what round are we in? What? I'm gonna go see if we can we have Liam coming up for our next celebrity guest. Well, he was walking this way and then he stopped.
Yeah, we don't actually have a formal list. We just poached people that we want to interview. We catch them in the wild with nets and dart guns. That's four misses each here, not a single hit.
In fact, you can he has a new baby, Venmo him, Zach the Hound at gmail.com.
I go by Hound Daddy these days.
Not for the reasons you would think, folks. For what he wants you to believe.
Oh! After 5 misses, we finally get a clutch.
Another round done in these epic finals. Or Boss of Sauce, down 1 round. I'm wondering if that note is messing with players on that. Or helping. What does it say?
What does it say? What does it mean?
What is it? Walking by in a hurry. Crunching a Asian pear.
But that hair, my guy, how's you guys doing?
It's like an apple, but Asian.
We're doing good. We're doing good. How do you feel about your play earlier today?
Well, to be honest with you guys, the second half was pretty tough.
Yeah.
Things
yeah.
got a little squirrely in the second half.
Little hard, little tough, little squirrely.
I came in the morning. I'm not gonna lie, I was running way behind, late.
Oh.
And you think that a guy like myself should be here early? I walked in the door. Tournament starts at 10. I came in at 10:04.
This is a man that flies by the seat of his pants, ladies and
It was a
gentlemen.
late night last night. I had some stuff to do before I came here today, so I was running errands. Show up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all frazzled. No practice. Jump into the game. First one, we figured it out. Got her going. Got better throughout the day, and then next thing I know, we have to take a break. Lost it all. Come back from the break. Couldn't find the juice again. Just couldn't get back in the channel. I was
Yeah,
floating in the current, not in the stream. If you know what I mean.
yeah, without a paddle. Yes, absolutely.
It was more of like on a paddle board.
Oh,
No
gotcha.
pushing stick at all.
Mm.
Inflatable small hole though, for sure.
Now we noticed earlier today when you were playing against Adam, there seemed to be some sexual tension between the two of you
What was
in
that
the OK
about?
round. Yeah, can you comment?
I could taste it.
It was palpable. We're still cleaning it off the walls.
Well, it's just
I still have some.
He's gonna sue for that.
It's that time of year. There's turning. The fall
Oh.
colors are coming in. He's a farmer, so it's Thanksgiving's coming up.
Of
It's
course.
romantic, right?
Yeah,
You're thinking about a big turkey spread. Where do you get the turkey?
And you don't
Yeah.
want the game to end.
that's your
You
big
go-
turkey right there.
You go to the
That's-
turkey man himself.
The turkey
Mm.
massive.
He's got the corn. He's got the grains. He's got the turkey. So you go
Yes,
straight to
sir.
the source.
So if I'm not mistaken, you won a sportsman of the tournament. Sportsman, not woman.
That is true. I got that
How
award.
did you do that? Being such a dick.
Well, it was a rig. I rigged the whole thing. I got in there. I scratched out some names, put my own name, rigged the election for myself.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know what?
It's a sport.
Yeah,
it's a
sport.
competition.
Sport. It's a
And
competition.
I'm a sportsman.
I'm a man who plays the sport, and let me tell you, I play like a motherfucking winner.
Genius,
Not
genius.
actually, just rigging elections.
Yes,
That's what I
of
win.
course.
Perfect answer. And now we'll leave you with this. Our question we've been asking all our guests tonight is you were throwing axes at pieces of wood. Why?
You know, everyone in life has to have a purpose. And let me tell you, throwing axes at wood, it's not my purpose. Everyone in this building, I don't think it's any of our purpose. Someone out there, it's their purpose. But for us, hey man, it's just a good way to get out, see a couple beautiful faces. One day, maybe I hope to get a kiss from one of you guys, and
Oh,
long-term plan. So,
oh, let's see if he plays his cards right tonight. He might get a dog kiss.
no, it's not very
An answer tonight, folks.
and he gets one.
That's two. Take care, my man.
Hope to see
Keep
you
throwing.
soon.
I think he's right, though. Judging by the amount of zeros in that last big axe, nobody's really here for the love of the game. We're here for loving each other, is really what it's about.
Now we get back to the action.
Oh.
Round 3, 2 games. 2-0 for our sauce boss. The boss of sauce and Saucy A.
Back to
The
big
big-
axe.
The catch it happened.
Oh, and he gets the big D again. D for drop, of course. The biggest D.
Team for disappointment. I know he's better than this, folks, but he's not showing it this tournament.
Oh, and there it is.
Luxembourg nails it again.
That's it. One more round for Spenny, and that's it.
Time I'm gonna go track down TK so we can make fun of his actions.
That leaves only one of us here to actually do their job. Go figure, it's the Hound, the most trustworthy of all dogs. Now, back to the match. We got perfect fives going on. Spenny's up by 3 rounds. One more round loss will be it for him. But here, we got
So, how do you... We'll let Zach open the questioning.
Wait, being a parent who axe throws, how do you feel like it impacts you? Does it make you a better parent? Does it acclimatize your child to being in crowds?
I think that Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Parenting is.
Gets you used to the pressure of the throws,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
How do you feel about your performance tonight?
Oh, I did terrible. I did absolutely terrible. I just moved for 2 days, so I'm exhausted.
Oh, brutal.
Excuses from our coach coming up.
All of
Question to that. Why do your axes suck so much?
That's a combination of many things.
them.
No, actually, folks, I'm going to interrupt.
Some would say they suck real nice,
If
all
you
right?
actually buy throwing axes, join this league is from this guy, Exquisite. I doubt you can see it because he's not that tall, but
Do you have a website?
Instagram and Facebook.
He's on Instagram and
where
Facebook.
would you find those axes you make?
In the hands of the throwers throwing them.
If someone
He's like Hattori Hanzo. You have to track him down.
interested in axe throwing because I hate everything,
I
where
don't.
do I get a good axe?
I usually post anything for sale on Instagram or Facebook. Exquisite_axes.
There we go.
And you were a sponsor of tonight's tournament. And how do you feel about it?
That's it. Spinny takes it.
We'll interview the winner.
Oh, and a big kiss. I knew that sexual tension was becoming too much.
So 2 more questions for you. How do you feel about tonight being a sponsor?
Thanks. I think we should turn it over to the.
No one can hear them on this side.
He's liking everybody that contributed, which for us was nothing. So he obviously wasn't talking to us.
So now that you don't mute the commentators.
Even better.
And final question. You throw axes at pieces of wood. Why?
I feel like that's. Yes.
Yeah, exact same answer. Beautifully done. Thank you. Visit Exquisite. You will find the finest throwing axes there.
Oh, and now the payoffs are beginning in full sight of everybody.
For all the losers getting their loser envelopes.
Payoff for taking the fall.
Is it a trophy? No. Oh, look at Mason. Another thing up his sleeve. What will Wood Hitler do next? Taking money from cancer patients. Folks.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel about this? Let us know in the comments.
He's basically the Brett Favre of axe throwing. Oh, give a shout out to Keita, the top women thrower of the day.
Check.
Oh, the most savage burn.
The end.
They don't call it burn battle for nothing, Curtis.
Or is she now? I guess it's basketball decide.
Yeah, it seems like a real basket case there.
And there's Sauce Boss holding his number 2, just like the personality has. Big old douche.
All right, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen, for this second annual burn battle. This is the Hound signing off. Signing off for my friends Curtis, only Curtis Lumberjerk, and Austin Sauce Boss, sauciest boss.
I think I might get our champion for one last interview. Oh no, they're gonna be forever.
Yeah, they'll be forever. We're signing off. There might be more follow-up interviews posted separately.
Tune in. We hope you join us next year for the third annual battle